Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this build in Minecraft right here. So as you can see, we're gonna take a little tour around the back here. It's just a modern base, so it's got 4 little cubes stacked on top of each other to make a base. So each cube has its own room, as I'll show you right here. So this first room here is just a depot room. So if you're just out mining or whatever else, it's a room that you can go and drop your stuff in. The second room here is a crafting room, so you have some extra storage, you have your crafting table, anvil, all the stuff you need to make armor and everything else. This third room here is your staircase up to the third floor, so you got some extra storage, and then obviously your stairs up to the third floor, where you will find your bedroom. So you have 5 armor plates for your wardrobe, so you can place whatever armor you have there, and then you have your bed with some storage, and that is pretty much everything for the build. So without further ado, let's get into the build. So to start this build, you're just going to want to make the first cube. So these cubes are 7 by 7, so you're just going to place 7 blocks like I am, and then you're going to add another 7 block length onto that side, and then you're just going to keep this going around until you make a full cube like I do here in the video. So once you have that square laid out, you're just going to want to raise it up. So you're going to want to add 4 blocks on top of the block that you already have for 5 total. And you're just going to want to do this to all 4 corners. And then once you've done that to the 4 corners, you just want to link them together. And then once you have all 4 of your corners linked together, you're going to want to come down here and punch out the first layer of dirt and replace it with oak wood blocks. And then once you're done on the base here, you're going to want to come up top and do the same. And now that you're done with your ceiling, you're just going to want to come down here to the sides and fill in 3 of the windows with nothing but glass panes. And then you're going to want to leave 1 window open because we're going to do something a little different with it. So you're actually going to want to punch out the middle one so that way you can place a door and then fill in all the remaining gaps with windows. Now that you're done with your first cube, it's time to begin on your second and third. So to do your second and third cube, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to make the same cubes that we did before, but you're going to want to leave that middle strip of wood open, so that way there's a gap between your cubes, and then you're going to want to kind of off put them so that way one cube is hanging 1 block over the front and the other one is hanging 1 block over the left. So as you can kind of see here in the video, the first one was hanging off the front, and now the second one is going to be hanging off the back, and then there's that middle gap. Once you get the foundations for your cubes done, it's just going to be the same as before, where you're just going to fill it in. So you're going to raise them up 4 more blocks for 5 total, and then you're just going to fill in the middle with the windows. You're not going to worry about doors or anything else. As you can see in the video here, I'm just going to be making 4 windows, and then I'm going to be adding a ceiling and a floor. Now that you've finished your second and third cube, it's time to begin on your fourth. So to do your fourth, you're just going to want to line it up with the original cube. So we're just going to have it be a 7 by 7 cube again, and you just want it to be perfectly parallel with the first cube that you placed. So if it helps you, you can actually make pillars from the bottom cube going up, so that way you have a template to help you with making this cube. Now that we have the foundation for this cube placed, we're going to do it pretty similar to how we did the last ones, where we raise it up by 5 blocks and then link together the tops. But what we're going to do a little bit differently is the windows. So these front and back windows, we're going to do the same as we have been, where we just fill them fully with panes. But on the sides, we're going to do something a little bit different here. We're going to place some stairs leading up to the cube, and then we're only going to place 1 panel of glass just on the side where the stairs don't fit. And then after that, we're going to begin our railings. So all you're going to want to do to make these railings is you're just going to place some blocks in the corner and then link together the blocks with some iron bars. You're going to want to do the same thing on the top where you place blocks up in the corner and then you just link them all together with iron bars. And just like that, we're done with the exterior of the build, and now it's time for the interior. So we're going to start off by making our depot room here. So we're just going to place 4 chests, one on either side of the door, and then we're going to add a ladder in the middle of the room so that way we can get up to our second and third cube here. So we're going to start off with our second cube. This is going to be our crafting cube. So this is where our furnaces are going to go. We're going to make the entrance to this cube by knocking out these 9 glass panes here in the middle and then just making a simple doorway. And then once you get in here, you're just going to place 4 chests, one on either side, and then you're going to want to add 2 furnaces here in the corner. And then you're just going to want to put an anvil, a smithing table, and a crafting table wherever you're wanting to fit them. And that'll bring us into our third cube where we're going to begin the stairs to our 4th floor. So we're going to do the same thing here where we're just going to punch out the 9 panes in the middle, and then you're just going to make a simple doorway. And then after we make that doorway, you're going to want to come in here with some oak slabs, and you're going to want to make your stairs. So you're going to start here on the bottom, and you're just going to slowly raise them up so that way you can make a staircase. You're going to have to wrap it around the side here like I'm doing in the video. There we are, wrapping around the side. And just under the staircase, you're going to want to add in 3 chests just for some added storage. And just like that, that brings us to our 4th cube up top here, which will actually be our master bedroom. So we're going to add in 4 chests, 2 on either side of the bed. And then we're also going to make a closet. So we're going to add in 5 armor stands. So that way you have room for your leather armor, your iron, gold, diamond, netherite, whatever you want to place there. And that will be all for the build today. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for future content. I hope to see you guys in the next one.